Swallowed Star 531 Greeting Blood God. Chapter 531 Greeting Blood God. Luo Feng became a green light and entered the entrance of his cave into huge pit quarters. Within the cave, in that whirlpool core, after experiencing and absorbing that golden light for 30 days, my body is already saturated. Luo Feng flew straight to his stone bed and sat crossed-legged. His eyes were filled with anticipation. Hope I can absorb the third crystal. If I still fail, then I won't ever be able to absorb it. After all, my body's limit has already been reached. Whether it's the killing aura or the even better golden light, it's already useless. Taking a deep breath, Luo Feng flipped his hand and a blood-red triangular crystal appeared on his palm. Even after seeing it thousands to tens of thousands of times, he still couldn't help but be drawn in by its beauty every time. It's too beautiful. This is a treasure of the universe. Luo Feng gently sliced his left palm. Qi, a wound appeared and fresh blood flowed, making contact with the crystal. Immediately a formless killing aura willpower rushed against his. However, his earth body had only absorbed 2 crystals before, hence this amount of willpower was a joke. Qi. Luo Feng frowned, sitting crossed-legged. His body began to twitch uncontrollably. His muscles twisted. His veins were squirming around like worms. Scales began to appear on his skin. Pain, intense pain. However, the golden-horned beast had absorbed 97 crystals before. Hence, this level of pain was something he could totally bear with. Minutes and seconds passed. Blood-red energy flowed continuously out of the blood river crystal and entered his body. Gradually, the color of the crystal grew faint, becoming more and more transparent. After a while, the entire crystal had become transparent, like glass. After which, the crystal crumbled into energy and entered his body. Success! I finally succeeded. When he felt the entire crystal had been absorbed, his body had successfully digesting it. Luo Feng couldn't help but feel ecstatic. Yes, mad glee. His power had leapt. His melding with the origin laws and comprehension had all risen. This was simply one part of it. Another was the points. The Virtual Universe Company points were very valuable, just like this Blood River World mission. The first mission was to acquire 1 Blood River crystal, and the prize was 10,000 points. However, one only had one such chance. Acquiring 1 Blood River crystal was 10,000 points. Even if you acquired 100k crystals, you'll still be unable to get more points, getting only that 10,000. After all, to universe levels, maybe acquiring 1 crystal was hard enough. However, to the Undying, even to beings like True Yen Emperor, who was able to unleash teleportation, acquiring the crystals was very simple. However, it is strange. The Virtual Universe Company has always declared that the Blood River crystals are treasures. Luo Feng was curious. However, in Blood River World, there were 10 million worlds. Within every world there would be territories, with many have domain lord warriors. Almost all the domain lords would have crystals. Obviously, the amount of crystals is huge. However, even after searching the entire treasure trove of the Virtual Universe Company, there wasn't any Blood River crystals to buy within. Luo Feng was even more curious. Yes, it wasn't sold. Blood River crystals, it was only found here in the secret region Blood River World, and even in Blood River World, it was very valuable. After all, it was plenty, yet the treasure trove didn't have any. Blood River World mission is a universe-level mission. Luo Feng thought, the domain lords would have to head out into territories to take on envoy missions. As for the sector lords, they have to go through life or death training. I probably won't ever get the chance to enter this Blood River World in the future. At least, I acquired over 9,000 crystals. Within his consciousness, Luo Feng felt that the crystal was a banned item, one that was controlled by the Virtual Universe Company. Even with his absolute beginning region status, he was unable to exchange for them. When I get the chance, I'll go check it out. First, I'll take a look at my condition after absorbing the third crystal. Luo Feng didn't think much of anything else, triggering the mysterious energy within. Immediately, a blood-red engraving appeared on his bare chest. A simple but complete engraving. How wonderful! He closed his eyes, feeling the depths of the endless universe, The ripples of the many laws were perceived at this point. Gold, wood, water, fire, ground, wind, light, thunder, space, time. He could feel the ripples more clearly than before. One time. The level of clarity is 1-fold higher than before. The strength of unleashing has also doubled. Luo Feng thought. 1 time more was equal to doubling his power. That was a whole level of power more. My comprehension has increased. My future comprehension speed will rise too. Luo Feng thought. No wonder the Blood Warrior is so respected. All those who are able to enter the Virtual Universe Company are all absolute geniuses. To double one's comprehension and strength the origin laws. Just what is that? Giving 100k points is very normal. I'll give it a shot. I'll see if I can absorb the 4th. Also, my willpower is stronger than before. I'll let the golden horned beast try and absorb the 98th crystal to see. Luo Feng was filled with anticipation. After a while, the earth body tried absorbing the 4th and reached halfway before he failed. The golden horned beast fought hard for a while and was just about to succeed before finally getting decimated by the killing aura willpower. Failure. Haha, I cannot be too greedy. Luo Feng was gleeful, suddenly standing from the stone bed. My consciousness. It'll probably be another 8 to 10 years before I'll be able to withstand the 98th crystal's killing aura willpower. No rush.
His lifespan was 10 times that of a normal human sector lord. To absorb 100 Blood River crystals was the target. He could definitely hit it. Right now I am a Blood Warrior. Luo Feng thought. The second mission was to absorb 3 crystals and become a Blood Warrior. However, I will have to receive the Blood River Medal, only then will I get the 100k points. Blood River Medal. Every Blood Warrior can go to any world city to the leader and receive the Blood River Medal. Blood God Baki, he is also a world leader. He should have some Blood River medals. Luo Feng couldn't wait at all. Remaining in ancient god ruins already had no benefits left for him. On top of that, within the headquarters of the Virtual Universe Company he had many things to do. It was time to leave Blood River World. He rushed to acquire the Blood River Medal. So, Luo Feng flew out through the cave and headed swiftly towards the depths of the pit. It's 97. Deep in the depths, on a platform, sitting cross-legged was a huge bronze silhouette. He looked into the distance. Number 2, what do you think of 97? For so many years he's been staying in that same spot. The most he did was head towards the Aura Whirlpool. Another voice resounded over 10,000 kilometers within the captain's ears. The Blood God Guard's wrist communicators were used within the Blood River continent area. As long as one was here, they could know of each other's locations. Because Blood River continent was simply too huge. Hence, every marker of the wrist communicator had a specific range of about only 100 kilometers. To the strong, such accuracy was already enough. Because within 100 kilometers with a sector lord or domain lord strength, they can instantly discover their target. Whether it was Blood God Baki or the 2 captains of the Blood God Guards using the wrist communicator, they all realized Luo Feng had flew close to the Aura Whirlpool. As their markers had a 100 kilometers margin of error. None of them knew that Luo Feng had actually entered within the whirlpool. So many years to focus only on training and not do anything else, at least we can begin to trust him. Indeed we can begin to. In the depths it was vast. A blood-colored palace was erected amidst the mist. A green light landed before the palace and headed in, simultaneously saying, Blood God Guard 97 greets Lord Blood God. Wait a moment. A voice resounded from the palace. Luo Feng was very clear this was an AI's voice, quietly and patiently waiting within the palace. When the Blood God was training, it was forbidden for anybody to disturb him. To see the Blood God, they can only rely on the AI to request for them. I'm on the 5th level, come. A majestic voice resounded in Luo Feng's ears. Yes. Only then did Luo Feng follow the staircase. Like a blur as he swiftly headed up, in an instant he reached the 5th level. The 5th level was comparable in size to the 1st level of the palace. However, the layout of this level was more humane than the 1st level. Just like the design of the walls around the luxurious rug on the floor, the materials were those that lasted over millions of years, and above this fifth level in that black throne, sat a silhouette that emitted a thick, powerful aura. Intrepid and powerful, the silhouette was dressed in a blood-red long robe and had blood-colored long hair. It was blood god Baki. Below his majesty was another throne. There stood an incomparably tall wild beast Qinyo. Even though he was below his majesty with his huge stature, it caused his back to reach even higher than where blood god Baki sat. Greetings Lord Qinyo. Luo Feng knelt down, one knee touching the ground. 97 What's the matter? Blood god Baki sat high in his throne looking down coldly. Lord, I've already absorbed 3 blood river crystals. Luo Feng said respectfully, I've always dreamt of becoming a blood river warrior and receiving a blood river medal. My reason for coming today is to request a blood river medal. Ah! Blood god Baki stood up fiercely. Beside him, the wild beast Qinyo too shot out 2 spurts of hot air from his nostrils. They flowed past Luo Feng. Absorbed 3 crystals? Baki was shocked. He knew that the talent of this new blood god guard 97 was very high. However, to quickly absorb 3 crystals shocked him greatly. Because some humans could at most absorb 4 or 5 crystals, maybe 7 or 8 like himself. However, it required long periods in the killing aura to alter their body. Yes. Kneeling on one knee, Luo Feng's chest bronze armor automatically ripped open, revealing his bare chest. Simultaneously, Luo Feng triggered that mysterious energy, and a blood-red engraving appeared there. Looking at the simple but complete blood-red engraving, Baki's eyes gleamed. He revealed a smile and laughing loudly. 97 Very good, very good. Rumble. 2 jets of hot steam shot out of wild beast Qinyo's nostrils. He too let out a thick booming sound. Very good.